Hyundai's wildest electric car just got dramatically cheaper. The 2026 IONIQ 5N reportedly starts at $61,500, including the $1,600 destination charge. That is not a small trim-level shuffle. It is $6,300 less than the 2025 model. So why cut the price now while adding a new charging port in an EV market that keeps changing fast? Is this a bargain, a warning sign, or Hyundai's strategic reset? The IONIQ 5N is not a regular IONIQ 5 with bigger wheels and a sporty badge. It is Hyundai's full performance version of its electric crossover, built by the same N division that turned cars like the Veloster N and Elantra N into credibility machines for the brand. Its headline number is the one most people remember, up to 641 horsepower in its peak output mode. But the bigger story is what Hyundai added around that power. The IONIQ 5N gets track-focused cooling, stronger brakes, performance software, drift-focused drive modes, and simulated gear shifts that are designed to make an electric car feel more involving. That matters because this is a halo car. Hyundai does not need the IONIQ 5N to outsell the regular IONIQ 5. It needs it to make people believe Hyundai can build an electric car with personality, speed, and engineering depth. Halo models usually protect their price because the price is part of the image. They are meant to create desire, not chase discounts. So when Hyundai cuts thousands from this specific car, it raises a sharper question than a normal EV price adjustment would. Here is the actual price change in plain English. The reported 2026 Hyundai IONIQ 5N starts at $59,900 before destination. Add Hyundai's $1,600 destination charge, and the total comes to $61,500. That matters because the prior 2025 model carried a much higher sticker. Compared with that earlier price, the new model is reported to be $6,300 cheaper. This is not a small trim reshuffle where one feature disappears and the headline price looks better. It is being described as a model year price cut on the car itself. That distinction is important. A rebate can vanish at the end of the month. A dealer discount depends on where you live, how much inventory is sitting on the lot, and how badly that store wants to move a car. A lower manufacturer sticker price is different because it changes the starting point for everyone reading the window sticker. So the story is not just that some buyers might negotiate a better deal. The story is that Hyundai appears to be lowering the official entry point of the IONIQ 5N from day one. If that price is built into the model year, Hyundai is not just discounting inventory, it is repositioning the car. That is why this cut feels unusual. The IONIQ 5N is not a basic commuter electric vehicle where price is the whole argument. It is Hyundai's performance statement. The car meant to prove that an electric Hyundai can be exciting, track-capable, and desirable for reasons beyond efficiency. Halo cars usually work differently from normal products. Automakers often protect the image by leaning on exclusivity, performance, and brand confidence. A lower price can help sales, but it can also send a signal that demand is not as strong as expected, especially when the car is supposed to sit at the top of the lineup. The pressure around electric vehicles makes that signal harder to ignore. Buyers are not just asking how quick the car is, they are asking what the monthly payment looks like, how much value the car might lose in 2 years, whether charging fits their life, and what competing brands are willing to discount. In that environment, even an exciting electric performance car has to survive the same spreadsheet math as everything else. A $6,300 cut changes that first impression before anyone books a test drive. It does not make the IONIQ 5N cheap, and it does not change the fact that it is still a serious performance machine, but it moves the car closer to shoppers who may have admired it from a distance and then ruled it out on price. That may be the real strategy. Hyundai is not waiting for the dealer conversation to soften the blow. It is lowering the psychological barrier before buyers even get there. The bigger change is not just on the window sticker. For 2026, the IONIQ 5N adds a native NACS charging port, which changes one of the most practical questions around the car. Until now, a lot of the charging conversation around Hyundai electric vehicles centered on CCS access, adapters, and which fast chargers would actually be convenient on a road trip. With a native NACS port, the IONIQ 5N is built around the connector used by Tesla's supercharger network in North America. That matters because buyers do not only compare horsepower and 0 to 60 times, they compare how easily the car fits into a weekend trip, a long commute, or a last-minute charging stop. Native NACS can improve access to Tesla superchargers without making the driver depend on a dongle for that specific network. Hyundai is also reportedly including adapters and portable charging equipment, which makes the update feel less like a single hardware swap and more like a broader usability package. The goal is to make public charging, home charging, and emergency backup options feel less complicated from day one. So the timing of the price cut starts to make more sense. Hyundai is not only making the IONIQ 5N cheaper, it is also removing one of the biggest sources of electric vehicle hesitation: charging anxiety. That pricing move also fits into a much bigger Hyundai strategy, because the IONIQ 5N is not the only model getting support. For the 2026 IONIQ 5 lineup, Hyundai USA is advertising 0% annual percentage rate financing for up to 72 months for well-qualified buyers. On top of that, there is also $1,000 in low annual percentage rate bonus cash tied to that financing offer. That matters because a lower transaction price is only one way to make an electric vehicle feel affordable. A strong financing offer can change the monthly payment just as much, especially when interest rates are still a major obstacle for buyers comparing electric vehicles, hybrids, and gasoline models. But there is an important distinction here. These broader offers apply to the standard IONIQ 5 lineup, not necessarily the IONIQ 5N. The N is a separate performance model, and shoppers should not assume every incentive on the regular IONIQ 5 automatically carries over. Still, the message is clear. Hyundai is using both pricing and financing to defend the IONIQ 5 family in a crowded electric vehicle market. The company is not waiting for demand to magically recover. It is actively putting money behind the cars. The catch is that advertised savings and real-world savings can be two very different numbers. Cars Direct found a perfect example of how that gap happens. Hyundai advertised a $10,000 discount on the 2026 IONIQ 5, but the offer was tied to a specific financing requirement. That requirement changes the math. According to Cars Direct, taking the required loan could add nearly $5,700 in interest over the life of the deal. So the headline discount looks like $10,000, but the real-world advantage can shrink dramatically once financing costs are included. This is the incentive trap. A buyer sees a huge rebate and assumes the car is instantly cheaper. But if the rebate forces them into a higher rate loan, part of the savings gets handed back to the lender month by month. Cars Direct also pointed out that 0% financing can sometimes be worth more than the advertised discount. On a large loan, avoiding interest for several years may save more money than taking cash off the sticker price while paying a higher annual percentage rate. That is why comparing electric vehicle deals by headline savings alone can be misleading. The better offer depends on the vehicle's manufacturer-suggested retail price, the interest rate, the available incentives, the loan term, and whether the buyer plans to keep the car long enough for the interest math to matter. For shoppers, the takeaway is simple. Ask for the total cost, not just the discount. A $10,000 incentive is only worth $10,000 if the financing does not quietly take a large piece of it back. So this is where Hyundai's move starts to look less like a simple discount and more like a reset. The $6,300 cut on the IONIQ 5N is not the same thing as a temporary $10,000 incentive on a regular IONIQ 5. This is a model year manufacturer-suggested retail price change. That matters because it changes the car's starting point before any dealer negotiation, finance offer, or lease program enters the picture, and the timing makes sense. Electric vehicle shoppers are more payment sensitive now. Insurance costs, interest rates, depreciation concerns, and charging access all weigh harder than they did when the market was running on hype. A high-performance electric crossover with serious track hardware has to feel exciting, but it also has to feel financially reachable. The North American charging standard upgrade helps with the rational side of the purchase. Easier access to Tesla superchargers makes the car simpler to live with and easier to defend as a daily driver. The lower price helps with the emotional side. It makes the leap into the N feel less intimidating. Hyundai is not just making horsepower cheaper, it is adjusting the IONIQ 5N for a market where buyers still want exciting electric cars but need stronger reasons to say yes. So, the takeaway is simple. The 2026 IONIQ 5N is reportedly $6,300 cheaper, with native North American charging standard charging built in. Just separate that from short-term incentives or financing deals. Thanks for watching. Comment below. Would you buy the N, take the regular IONIQ 5 deal, or wait?